What was I thinking? I was 13, it was 1963, and all my friends were getting them. So I came home and I was so excited, and I said to my dad, I want a pair of stretch jeans. The man asked me one question, why? To which I replied, well, all the kids are getting it. That was the wrong answer for him. It was so important for my dad to raise children who had opinions, who could think for themselves, and who didn't follow a crowd simply because there was a crowd. So he said no. And as a teenager, I was very upset, as only 13-year-old girls can be upset. But I thought about that many, many years later, and what he instilled in me was a sense of my own style, a sense of my own individuality. I started to do my homework. If I agreed with the group because I agreed with them, it was fine to be a part of that, but not simply because a group was getting together and people were making decisions. I think we don't teach our children enough to think for themselves, because what happens when we don't is they tend to follow the pack. And often that pack, they're not necessarily the people who will elevate our kids. So I think it's extremely important, although we want our kids to be a part of a group, we want them to feel that they belong. We also need to teach them to think for themselves, to be accountable for their decisions, and to feel good about the choices they make.
And isn't it ironic?